Wait. Somebody changed my class again. We love you, Jev. Have a good day, bro. Requise is God. Phase From Sarks and Mug. P.S. Fist me, daddy. 420 Blaze at Illuminati confirmed. Fuck you, Trek. Leon is Ginger. And then the old class is down here. I mean, at least it didn't derank me. Just went on there, changed class name to say hi. If you haven't seen my video yesterday, I talked all about, like, Modern Warfare Remastered, Infinite Warfare, and all that other shit, and people, like, arguing down in the comment sections, and people on Twitter just absolutely infuriated. This is, like, the most mixed release I've ever seen for Call of Duty, like, ever. Because Call of Duty has never gotten this amount of hate before, and then, like, with this amount of hate, there are people that are, like, coming in to save it and everything. So in that video, I talked about how there was, like, a little snippets showing the sniping gameplay for Modern Warfare Remastered. Those little video snippets kind of had me worried. Like, looking at them, the game just looked weird. Like, I don't know. But today, the savior, Pamaj, ended up uploading a montage. He's uploading gameplay as well. The same thing that he did for Infinite Warfare, he's doing for COD 4 Remastered. Modern Warfare Remastered. That's what I need to call it. I call it COD 4 Remastered. I don't know why. Modern Warfare Remastered. He uploaded a little montage. You know, obviously there's nothing, like, insane because he had, like, 2 games to play on each map or something. It's just basically showing, like, all of the sniping gameplay and everything that you can do. Just all of his highlights from him playing. And the game, it honestly, it doesn't look as awkward as I felt like the little clips showed it to be. Like, I thought maybe the scope time was a little bit slower. The way that the scope moved around was a little bit, you know, weird. And it's still definitely different. Like, I'm not saying that it's perfect or, like, exactly like COD 4, because it's definitely not. The way the scope comes in isn't as weird as I felt it was, you know, earlier anyway. It's still definitely different from COD 4. I still like the way the COD 4 scope comes in, like, you know, more. But, you know, obviously when you have fond memories of a game, it's like you're not gonna even remember all the bad shit about it. Everything's gonna seem so perfect and beautiful and all that shit. I mean, Juggernaut's still in the game, so we got that fucked up. I mean, it still wouldn't be a remaster if Juggernaut wasn't in there, but... Oh, I thought that was the one complaint I have about the remaster, just from like you know, looking at gameplay and everything. It looks like a really good game. Like, I'm more excited for it than, you know, Infinite Warfare, just because, you know, the whole flying around and all that other stuff. I would just prefer to be on the ground. I mean, I'll play both. It's just whatever, you know, people would enjoy watching more. That's what I'm gonna play. I said that a million times. Shut the fuck up, Jack! But the one thing, okay, it's a really weird and stupid complaint, and it's not like game breaking or anything, or has nothing to do with the game mechanics, but the contrast on the maps, okay? Like, the game looks beautiful. The contrast, okay? The brightest parts of the map are so bright, and the darkest parts of the map are so dark. If you don't know what I mean, here we go. This is really high contrast. It just, I don't know. It looks way too bright and sometimes way too dark. It's really weird. It looks great. It's just sometimes it's hard to see shit because everything is so bright. So I didn't mention, when I went to the movies to go see that Don't Breathe movie, which was a very good movie, by the way. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10 at the least. And I went to the bathroom in that okay. I've heard some pretty bad stories about girls' bathrooms. I have no idea what it's like to be in a girl's bathroom, obviously, because I haven't been in one. But I'm pretty sure boys' bathrooms are like 10 times more disgusting. Like, I don't know about you guys, it might have just been my school. I'm hoping not, because this is gonna sound fucking gross. But what happened reminded me completely of like preschool slash kindergarten slash like really early grade school. I don't know why, but in those grades, people just feel the need to do the nastiest shit in the bathroom. Literally. You give people a nice little, you know, functioning thing, like a urinal. You're supposed to pee in it, right? Instead, people just want to take giant shits in there, when obviously you're not supposed to. And then other times when there's normal toilets, they won't even pee in the toilet. They'll just piss all over the fucking floor. Fucking disgusting. I have never pissed on the floor in my life unless it was like really dark and like I had a boner or something. It's really hard to pee. I don't know if any girls know that, but it's very, very hard to pee like that. Much like the opening scenes for 40-Year-Old Virgin, you'll understand. I'm gonna say this in a very, you know, general way. I feel like for everybody, there is at least one time where this has happened. There's always at least one person that shits in the urinal. There's one person when there's like that drain thing on the floor. People decide to just sit there and piss all over the floor and try to piss in that thing instead of, you know, actually in the urinal where you're supposed to. And then there's always that one kid that just like, okay. Obviously, when you're at a urinal, as a man, actually standing next to other men, which is like one of the most awkward things in the world, girls, I don't know, just try to imagine pooping next to somebody without the stall there. Can't make eye contact, you can't say shit to each other, you both just sit there and face forward and just hope that your pee just goes as fast as possible so this awkward situation ends. It's awkward every single time, no matter who you stand next to. There's always this one kid, okay, when you're standing at a urinal, all you gotta do is just unzip your pants and you just pee that way. It's simple. But for some reason, there's always this one kid, every single school, there's always this one one kid, and if you've been unfortunate enough to, you know, see this kid, which usually you do because you end up going on, like, bathroom trips with the entire class. At least that's how my school was. You would just go all together. There's always this one kid, instead of simply unzipping his pants and peeing that way, he decides to completely unzip his pants, unbutton it, and completely just drop trow, butt naked, all the way down to his fucking ankles. Not only that, they take their shirt and lift it up, either holding it with their arms or pulling it over top of their head, like they're afraid that they're gonna piss all over their own shirt or something. I would sit there and wrap my shirt up over my head and shit, but who knows how YouTube is gonna, you know, flag me now. There's always that one kid, the most inappropriate. You don't even need to do this. Just pee out of the fucking hole. And there was always that other kid that wanted to just sit in the bathroom the whole time and have a conversation with you while you're peeing. I mean, there is a couple people that do that, you know, now as a grown-ass person. I don't know why. I guess when they feel the awkwardness set in, they feel the need to try to break the awkwardness, and then when you do that, you only kind of make it worse. It's like getting your first blowjob or something. You don't have a conversation during this. You just let it happen. This isn't something where you try to break the awkwardness. You let it happen, and then eventually you both just get used to it and both agree that you're probably not gonna say much. I mean, hey, I'm not dissing people who have full conversations. I'm just saying for the first ever one, it just doesn't really make sense to, you know, be like, well, nice weather we're having. Which, by the way, the weather is not good out here. I'll probably make a video talking about it, but there is apparently a fucking hurricane on the way. It's supposed to be getting a severe tropical storm. I don't think New Jersey's gonna get hit with it directly. I mean, lucky us, but for everybody else that was involved in the whole storm and everything, I hope everything's, you know, okay. As long as this storm isn't gonna be as bad as, you know, Hurricane Sandy as it was for me, my video should still make it up. I should still survive. If I don't post a video, if I don't say anything on Twitter, well then... fuck. Don't be that guy. If you do it, just... let's don't do it.